Yaman's shocking statements in his latest interview. Fans are left speechless. Have you ever wondered what's really going on behind the glitz and glamour of your favorite stars? What happens when the cameras stop rolling and the spotlight fades? How do they cope with the pressures of fame, and what truths lie behind the perfect images we see on social media? Well, Yaman, one of Turkey's most beloved and internationally recognized actors, has just peeled back the curtain and revealed shocking and deeply personal truths about his life in his latest interview. And the revelations have sent shockwaves through both his fanbase and the media alike. Can you imagine hearing an actor who has captivated millions across the globe suddenly open up about the personal toll of fame, the pressures of being constantly under scrutiny, and the ongoing struggle to balance a public persona with a private life? What if, on top of all that, he revealed that he's planning to make some bold career choices that could change everything we thought we knew about him? Can you picture a man who has always been adored for his charm and good looks suddenly saying, "I'm not here just to fit into a mold"? That's exactly what Yaman did in his latest, explosive interview. It's one thing to admire an actor's performances on screen, but it's another thing entirely to hear them speak with such honesty and vulnerability about the price they pay for fame. In this conversation, Yaman didn't just give fans a glimpse into his life. He invited them to truly understand the challenges that come with being constantly in the public eye. This wasn't a typical promotional interview. This was a raw, unfiltered look into the person behind the headlines, the man behind the handsome face. So, what did Yaman reveal, and why has it left fans in utter disbelief? Let's dive deeper into the incredible revelations from his latest interview. The struggles of fame, a hidden reality. For those who have followed Yaman's career, the actor is no stranger to success. From his breakthrough role in Erkensikas to his international fame, he has been a fixture on the screens of millions of people across the globe. However, as many of us know, fame is not always what it seems. In fact, Yaman opened up about the burdens of stardom and how being in the public eye has had a profound impact on his personal life. In his interview, Yaman admitted, "I've always been open about my emotions, but what I said might be more than people are ready to hear." These words immediately signaled that this wasn't going to be the usual soundbite. He shared how fame had changed his life in ways he never anticipated. While many dream of the luxuries and privileges that come with being a famous actor, Yaman revealed that it's not always as glamorous as it seems. "The hardest part of fame is the way people think they know you," he confessed. "They only see what's on the outside, the photos, the interviews, the roles I play on screen. But what happens when the cameras turn off? That's when the real challenges begin." This statement was a candid acknowledgement of the pressures that come with being constantly under the microscope. Yaman explained how every moment of his life is scrutinized by the media and his fans, with little room for mistakes or private moments. It's a lifestyle that many would envy, but it also comes with a heavy price. The constant attention, the expectations, and the unrelenting demand for perfection, these are the invisible struggles that famous figures like Yaman face every day. But even more surprising was his insight into how these pressures affect his mental health. "People often forget that we're human too," he said. "Being famous isn't just about the fans and the applause. It's about constantly being judged, criticized, and being under the pressure to be someone you're not." This admission was a powerful reminder that even the most admired public figures are still just people, and they too face the emotional weight of their careers. Social media and the illusion of perfection. Another topic that Yaman tackled in his interview was the pervasive role of social media in his life. Like many celebrities, Yaman is extremely active on platforms like Instagram, where he has millions of followers. However, what many fans don't realize is the immense pressure that social media places on celebrities. In his candid interview, Yaman revealed that social media is both a blessing and a curse. The easy part is being in front of the camera. The hard part is living up to the image people have of you, especially when it's all filtered through social media, Yaman said. "The reality is nobody gets to see the real me, just the version of me that I present online. And sometimes, even that feels like too much to handle." This was a startlingly honest comment, as it highlighted the disconnect between the online persona and the reality of being a public figure. Yaman went on to explain how he struggles with maintaining an idealized image, even though it's not who he truly is. Social media creates this perfect version of yourself that you have to live up to, even if it's not what you feel inside, he added. This insight gave his fans a new perspective on the pressures of being constantly on in the age of Instagram and Twitter. It was a reminder that the polished versions of our favorite stars, the ones we see on our screens, don't reflect the whole story. There's a human being behind that perfectly curated post, and Yaman was reminding everyone that he, too, faces the emotional toll of living up to those unattainable standards. A bold career shift, breaking free from typecasting. But perhaps the most shocking revelation from Yaman's interview came when he spoke about his future in the entertainment industry. For years, Yaman has been known for his romantic roles, often playing the charming, handsome, and lovable lead in romantic dramas. Fans have adored him for this specific persona, but in this interview, Yaman dropped a bombshell that has completely shifted the conversation. "I'm not here just to fit into a mold. I want to challenge myself and take on roles that push my boundaries," he said. This statement sent shockwaves through the fanbase as it hinted at a major shift in his career. Could we soon see Yaman in roles that are more complex, more intense, or more experimental? "I've spent years in roles that people love, but I want to break free from that," he added. "I want to take on projects that will challenge me as an actor and show people that I'm capable of much more." This new direction in his career has sparked immense excitement among fans and critics alike. Could this mean a move into darker, more serious roles? Or perhaps an exploration of genres that Yaman hasn't ventured into before? Fans have begun speculating about the kinds of projects Yaman might take on next, from gripping thrillers to intense dramas, or even ventures into directing or producing. This bold career move signals that Yaman isn't afraid to take risks. He's ready to step outside the box and surprise his audience. His willingness to reinvent himself shows that he's not just relying on his good looks and charm. He's determined to prove that he has the range and depth to tackle any role, no matter how challenging. The future of Yaman, a new chapter begins. As Yaman's interview continues to go viral, his fans are more curious than ever about his next moves. What will this bold new chapter of his career look like? Will he succeed in breaking free from his established persona and prove to the world that he's more than just a pretty face? The possibilities seem endless, and one thing is certain: his fans are eagerly waiting to see what he does next. The actor's openness has earned him even more respect from his followers, who now see him not just as a heartthrob, but as a man who is willing to take risks and challenge himself for the sake of his craft. His bravery in sharing his true feelings has inspired many to look beyond the surface and recognize the human being behind the fame. For those who have been following Yaman's career from the beginning, this interview was a game changer. It's the kind of candid conversation that not only deepens our understanding of the person behind the screen, but also leaves us wondering what this new, daring chapter in his career will bring. The excitement is palpable, and we are all left wondering, what's next for Yaman? At Magazine News and Gossip, we will continue to follow Yaman's journey with great anticipation. We are on the edge of our seats, eager to see where this new path will lead. One thing is for sure, Yaman is just getting started, and we can't wait to see what he does next. Stay tuned for all the latest updates and inside scoops on your favorite stars.